Hello, Holistretch fam. Welcome to this video. My name is Frances Eve. I am a holistic stretch therapist, and today I'm going to show you how to use resistance stretching to open up your client's hip and hip flexor, or maybe you just want to help a friend open up their hips. You can use a massage table, which is ideal, or you can do this on the floor on your knees. You're going to go ahead and have your client open up their knee towards you. And as you bring their knee in towards their center, they're going to give you resistance. So notice how he's pressing his knee against my hand, and I'm bringing the knee in towards his center. So as we come down, he's giving me the most resistance. And then as he starts to feel me push him towards the center, he slowly releases the resistance. So at the bottom, he's giving me the most, the deepest resistance. And then at the top, it's just a bit less, but not completely gone. Resisting the whole time, just a little less on the upper and a little more at the very end. We're going to go ahead and switch positions. So now we're doing more resistance on the upper and less resistance on the end. Notice how that works. The fascia is contracted, tightened, and then we're opening it up through resistance. This is the most effective way to open up scar tissue or just dense tissue. If someone has very tight hips, this is a great and gradual way to open up the adductors, the abductors, the groin, and the hip flexors. I like to give them a little release after working so hard. So we can do a little passive stretch here, bringing the foot to hip and opening up like so. We'll go ahead and shake it out and move on to the second side. Bringing the knee up to you to bend their knee and then pressing the foot down to plant. Now, this is part one of a two-part series of opening the hip flexors, because really what we're doing is we're creating one movement, one angle that's getting the TFL and the adductor, the groin, right? The next video will get a little more into the glute and the psoas. As they push the knee open towards you, they're going to go ahead and inhale. And as you push the knee forward, they're going to exhale. Using the breath as fuel will help the stretching become deeper and more controlled and also more effective. Again, stabilizing the opposite leg in order to keep balance and centeredness, making sure the spine is aligned and centered. If their body starts to tweak out or get a little unstraight, they're moving the spine over to the side too much, you want to have less resistance in this case. So the resistance should always allow freedom for the leg to move. If other body parts are moving too much, just have them give you less. If you are interested in becoming a bodywork practitioner, or you already are, but you want to learn more stretches, sign up for more information on the Heart Certification Program when it comes out, and also get your Feel Free guidebook in order to learn breathing and resistance stretching on your own. Feel free and take care.